Did you know that sugar could be silently wreaking havoc on your body, leading to weight gain, inflammation, and even chronic illnesses? Let's uncover the shocking truth about how sugar affects your health and what you can do to take control. Sugar is more than just an indulgence. It's a substance that, when consumed in excess, can have serious consequences for your health. While sugar is naturally present in fruits and other whole foods, the problem lies in added sugars, which are often hidden in processed products. These added sugars contribute to a calorie surplus without providing essential nutrients, creating a pathway to weight gain and related health issues. One of the most immediate effects of excess sugar consumption is its impact on your energy levels. After consuming sugary foods or beverages, you might experience a rapid energy boost, known as a sugar high. However, this is quickly followed by a crash, leaving you feeling tired, irritable, and craving more sugar. This cycle can disrupt your energy balance and lead to overconsumption, forming a pattern that's difficult to break. Over time, consistently, high sugar intake can lead to insulin resistance, a condition in which the body's cells become less responsive to insulin, the hormone responsible for regulating blood sugar levels. Insulin resistance is a precursor to type 2 diabetes, a condition with severe long-term health consequences. Additionally, excessive sugar intake is linked to the development of visceral fat, the dangerous type of fat that accumulates around internal organs and increases the risk of heart disease. But the dangers of sugar don't stop at weight gain or metabolic health. Excessive sugar is also a significant contributor to inflammation in the body. Chronic inflammation is a silent driver of numerous conditions, including arthritis, cardiovascular disease, and even certain types of cancer. Furthermore, sugar's addictive properties can make it challenging to reduce consumption, perpetuating its negative effects on health. Understanding the hidden dangers of sugar is the first step toward better health. By becoming aware of how sugar impacts your body, you can begin making informed choices to reduce its presence in your diet. Sugar affects nearly every system in your body, and the damage often begins long before noticeable symptoms appear. When you consume sugar, it triggers a surge of glucose in the bloodstream. While some glucose is essential for energy, excessive amounts create stress on your organs and bodily processes. Over time, this can lead to a cascade of negative effects that compromise overall health. In the brain, sugar alters the balance of neurotransmitters, particularly dopamine, the chemical responsible for feelings of pleasure and reward. This is why sugary foods often feel irresistible. They activate the same pathways as addictive substances, encouraging you to consume more. Over time, this can impair memory, reduce focus, and increase the risk of mental health disorders like depression and anxiety. Your cardiovascular system is another key target. Consuming large amounts of sugar elevates triglyceride levels in the blood, which is a known risk factor for heart disease. It also damages the lining of blood vessels, promoting inflammation and hardening of the arteries, a condition known as atherosclerosis. This raises the likelihood of high blood pressure, heart attacks, and strokes. The liver, which processes much of the sugar you consume, can become overwhelmed when exposed to excessive amounts. This leads to the buildup of fat within the organ, a condition known as non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Over time, this can progress to inflammation, scarring, and even liver failure. Sugar's effects extend to your digestive system as well. High sugar intake feeds harmful bacteria in the gut, disrupting the balance of your microbiome. This imbalance has been linked to digestive disorders, immune dysfunction, and even mood regulation issues. The pancreas also bears the burden, as it must constantly produce insulin to manage elevated blood sugar levels, which can eventually lead to burnout and the onset of diabetes. From head to toe, the impact of sugar is pervasive and harmful. By reducing sugar intake, you can protect vital systems in your body and improve your overall health. Excess sugar consumption is a major driver of many chronic diseases that are becoming increasingly prevalent worldwide. One of the most concerning links is between sugar and type 2 diabetes. When consumed in large quantities, sugar floods the bloodstream, forcing the pancreas to produce more insulin. Over time, this constant demand for insulin can lead to insulin resistance, where cells no longer respond effectively to the hormone. This condition is a precursor to diabetes, a chronic disease with severe complications such as nerve damage, kidney failure, and vision loss. The relationship between sugar and cardiovascular disease is equally alarming. Diets high in added sugars contribute to weight gain, which increases the risk of high blood pressure and elevated cholesterol levels. Additionally, sugar promotes the production of harmful fats in the liver, which raises triglyceride levels and accelerates the development of atherosclerosis. This condition, characterized by the hardening and narrowing of arteries, is a leading cause of heart attacks and strokes. Cancer is another area where sugar's influence is evident. While sugar itself doesn't directly cause cancer, it can create an environment that promotes its development. Excess sugar fuels inflammation and insulin resistance, both of which have been linked to an increased risk of certain cancers. Furthermore, obesity, a common result of high sugar intake, is a significant risk factor for cancers of the breast, colon, and pancreas. The impact of sugar extends to brain health as well. Studies suggest that high sugar intake may contribute to cognitive decline and an increased risk of Alzheimer's disease, often referred to as type 3 diabetes, due to its connection with insulin resistance. Chronic inflammation and oxidative stress caused by sugar are believed to damage brain cells over time, impairing memory and cognitive function. Understanding the role sugar plays in the development of chronic diseases highlights the urgency of reducing its intake. Taking steps to minimize sugar consumption is a critical move toward protecting your long-term health and reducing the risk of life-threatening conditions. One of the biggest challenges in reducing sugar intake is identifying where it hides in your daily diet. While sugary treats like candies, sodas, and desserts are obvious culprits, many foods you might consider healthy are loaded with hidden sugars that can easily add up over the course of a day. Recognizing these sources is a critical step toward making healthier choices. Packaged and processed foods are often the primary contributors to hidden sugar consumption. Items like granola bars, flavored yogurts, and breakfast cereals frequently contain added sugars under misleading labels like organic cane syrup or fruit concentrate. Even savory foods like pasta sauces, ketchup, and salad dressings are often packed with sugar to enhance flavor and preserve shelf life. A single serving of these items can sometimes contain more sugar than a dessert. Beverages are another significant source of hidden sugars. Many people are aware of the high sugar content in soft drinks, but sports drinks, flavored waters, and even fruit juices can be equally problematic. These drinks often contain natural sugars, but in concentrated forms that can lead to spikes in blood sugar and insulin levels. For example, a typical serving of fruit juice can have as much sugar as a can of soda, without the fiber that helps regulate sugar absorption in whole fruits. Foods marketed as low-fat or diet options are particularly deceptive. To compensate for the reduced fat content, manufacturers often add sugar to improve taste. These products may appear healthier at first glance, but their sugar content can make them just as harmful as their full-fat counterparts. Reading nutrition labels carefully and understanding how to identify added sugars is essential. Another hidden source of sugar comes from snacks marketed to children. Items like fruit snacks, flavored milk, and prepackaged lunch kits often contain alarmingly high levels of added sugars, contributing to poor dietary habits from a young age. Parents should pay close attention to ingredient lists and opt for whole, minimally processed foods whenever possible. Recognizing these hidden sugars empowers you to make informed decisions about your diet. By focusing on whole, unprocessed foods and being mindful of nutrition labels, you can significantly reduce your sugar intake and its negative impact on your health. Reducing sugar in your diet doesn't have to be overwhelming. Small, deliberate changes can make a significant difference in improving your overall health. The first step is becoming aware of how much sugar you're consuming daily. Reading nutrition labels and identifying added sugars, listed under names like sucrose, high fructose corn syrup, or agave nectar, can help you make more informed choices. One effective strategy is replacing sugary beverages with healthier alternatives. Water, unsweetened tea, or sparkling water with a splash of lemon or lime can satisfy your thirst without adding unnecessary sugar. For those who enjoy juices or flavored drinks, opting for freshly squeezed juice or diluting it with water can reduce sugar intake while still providing flavor. Focusing on whole, nutrient-dense foods is another key step. Fresh fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains naturally contain little to no added sugars and offer essential vitamins and minerals. When it comes to snacks, choosing options like nuts, seeds, or plain yogurt with fresh fruit instead of processed options can help curb sugar cravings while keeping you full. Cooking at home can also be a game changer. Preparing meals and snacks yourself gives you complete control over the ingredients, allowing you to avoid hidden sugars found in many packaged foods. Simple swaps, such as using spices like cinnamon or vanilla instead of sugar to enhance flavors, can make a big difference in cutting down sugar consumption. Addressing sugar cravings is an important part of the process. Cravings often arise due to spikes and crashes in blood sugar levels, so maintaining a balanced diet with regular meals that include protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates can help stabilize energy levels and reduce the urge for sugary foods. Staying hydrated and getting adequate sleep also play a role, as dehydration and fatigue can sometimes be mistaken for hunger or cravings. Lastly, practice moderation rather than striving for perfection. It's unrealistic to eliminate sugar entirely, and occasional treats can be part of a balanced lifestyle. By gradually reducing your reliance on sugar, you'll retrain your taste buds to enjoy the natural sweetness of whole foods, making it easier to maintain healthier habits in the long run.